Hi sweet friends, welcome to YoUniquely Vintage You. My name is Michelle and my sister Cheryl and I welcome you back to our channel. Today it's all about decorating. I'm going to show you how I decorated my TV stand and that little area right beside it. I can't wait to share that with you guys. And also this coming Friday I'm going to show you how I decorated my tree in my living room and just some of the tips and tricks that I use to style my tree for my small home. So I hope you'll join me this Friday for that. And I just also wanted to say, I know this Thanksgiving season is upon us, and I just wanted to say thank you to each and every one of you that follow us, that comment on our videos. It means the world to my sister and I. We just can't thank you enough for the blessings that you give us each and every time that you watch. So thank you so much. We have so many wonderful, sweet friends, and we are just so blessed by your kindness. Also, I want to remind you that we do have an Etsy store. It's open. We are selling some Christmas sweatshirts, t-shirts. They're so adorable. I hope you'll go to our Etsy store and check that out if you're looking for any kind of gifts. But without further ado, let's start decorating. Okay, to get started this morning, I decided I was going to make a simmering pot. So I had these apples, which were getting a little old, so I'm going to cut them up. I've got some cinnamon sticks, some star anise. I have some rosemary and this orange, and I'm just going to slice this up, and instead of putting it in a pot and having it simmer all day, I just got out my small little crock pot, and I'm just going to put everything inside. I poured my apple cider in, and then I added my mulling spices, added in all my fruit plus some cranberries, and just filled the rest up with water and had that going, so my house is smelling so good. So now let's decorate. This is the area where I want to decorate, and if you'll notice, if you follow me for a little bit, you know that for fall I just took some dried leaves and stuck into this wreath because it's kind of a spring wreath. Well, I failed to get a small wreath when I was at Hobby Lobby, so I just thought I would take some stems that I already had that I wasn't using, and I just cut them up and just placed them in that wreath to make it look like an evergreen wreath. And I love the way it looks, so I just left that like it is. Now to decorate this shelf below my TV, on my TV stand, I've added this snow, which I picked up at Hobby Lobby. I was so excited to find that because that looks vintage to me, and that's what I've been looking for a while. Now I just folded it over, as you can see, and kind of laid some in the back. But I have this old mirror I put there, and then I have this vintage snowman that lights up, and I have it plugged in, and I just lit it up right there. Now I'm going to add this small wreath, and this is something that I made just out of some old garland that I had on hand. I just cut a piece, wrapped it around a couple of times, added a bow, some pine cones, and it makes the perfect holder for this snowman, and I think he is so adorable. I got that round head at Walmart, and the top of the hat was a Walmart ornament a few years ago. And I just put it together, and I absolutely love the way it looks. So I'm going to set that there on one side. And now I have another snowman, and I've had him for a while too. I just think he's so cute. I can't throw him away or donate him. So I'm just going to pull him out and use him again too. I think I got him at Marshall's, probably, or TJ Maxx years and years ago, but I just think he's so cute. So I'm just going to add him to the top of this table as well, or shelf, the top of this shelf as well. So here he is right there. The next thing I'm going to add is this old little container that I have. It's of a snowman, and I've just added some collected pieces of old snowmen inside. The bottom says made in Japan, and like I said, I'm not even sure where I've gotten all of these little pieces at, but I'm so glad I have them because I love tucking those little picks into different things. So that's just what I've done here to this sweet little snowman little planter. And I'm going to add this little tiny tree, and I think that's it. I think I'm done with that shelf right there. It's kind of my snowman collection, and I just really love the way it looks. So you guys have to tell me what you think. Do you guys collect snowmen? Do you guys collect Santa? or nativity, let me know in the comments below. Okay, here's my other little shelf right here, and I'm just going to add some decor to this as well. So I've got this picture right here that I made. I painted it years ago, but it's one of my favorites, so I'm just going to tuck it in right here. And I really love seeing that little picture. I'm going to add this jadeite pitcher, or little glass that I have, vase. Put that to one side, and then I'm going to add this stitchery that my friend Diane gave me. She has a business called Tallowberry Primitives. You guys have to check her out. I will leave a link in the description below for her Facebook page, but she makes the most amazing dolls. She is so creative and talented, and she's been my friend for so many years. I'm just so blessed to know her. Her mother was a sweet friend of mine too, and you know, I just love you, Diane. Thank you so much for this stitchery. It means the world to me, and I love getting it out every year and displaying it. Okay, now I have this adorable Santa, little moon Santa, and I'm going to place him there, but he needed something, so I just cut some greens from my tree, and I'm just going to place those around in different places, because I always love bringing in pieces of nature from the outside in. I just think it just makes your home so beautiful. So I've added a piece to the top with the pine cone, and you can just see how it transformed this whole design. Now I'm going to use another one of these old bottle brush trees that I have. I have a collection of these, which I love, and I'm just placing that around. To this shelf, I'm going to add this feather tree. It's in this little cool architectural little base. I think that is so cool. It needs to be fluffed out a little better. I actually go back and fix that, but for the sake of the video, I'm just going to leave it like it is. But yeah, that is a sweet little tree to have. Now to this shelf, I'm going to add just this little metal reflector that used to go on the bulbs. They would put them on the Christmas tree, and it would reflect that and make a pretty light. I'm going to add another little snowman. This is one that my mother got me years and years ago, or we were someplace together and she bought it for me. My mother was so wonderful and precious. And then I'm going to add this little snowman. It came out of a snow globe. It broke, but the snowman was so cute, so I kept it, and I'm just going to place him in there as well. Okay, to the top of this cabinet, I'm going to add this sweet little evergreen tree, and just this was a candle container. So I just put it still has candle in it that I can burn, but I just put a piece of plastic bag in there, and then I just put the tree on top, and I just have that placed kind of in the background because I love that pop of green right here. Now I'm going to add one of my other Harold Gale Santas that I've collected in white. I think he's so pretty. And most of them have, like, I don't know, some type of cloth body. This one has like styrofoam. It's really hard. So this one doesn't stand on its own. So I have to actually put it on a doll stand. But I love him. He's so precious. And I wanted to show you the back of that postcard. Is that not so cool, y'all? Look at that. I love, vintage is just the best in my opinion. I love it. It's postmarked 1922. It's 100 years old. Isn't that amazing that something survived all that time? Anyway, I've got to find a place to put this because I absolutely love it. Okay, now I have such a treasure to show you guys. I'm not sure if you ever had the store called TGM&Y. It was like a little dime store that we had when I was small growing up. It was in Oklahoma. If you guys didn't know that, I'm from Oklahoma, my sister and I. So this is just a little tinsel tree. And I'm going to adorn it with some of my shiny brights that I have. I've already used most of these in other places, which I will show you later when I decorate. But I just wanted to show you these boxes and these beautiful ornaments inside. Guys, I wish they would make things as beautiful and as wonderful and as well made as they did in the past. I mean, they just had it so right. It's so beautiful. I just, oh, this just makes my heart so, so happy. Do you guys love old ornaments like I do? You guys have to let me know if you collect old ornaments like I do. Okay, I'm just going to take this out, and as you can see, I've got the base already in a little container. The little bottom of this tree was not there, but somebody had just made a wood base for it to set inside, so I just took that little wood square base and stuck it into this little vase, and I've just put around it some tinsel. Now I'm taking each one of these out, and I'm just going to place them in these little holes. But this tree is so beautiful. I love it. I've got a bigger one as well, but I just don't have a place for it. But this little one is so fun to get out and display. Okay, here she is in all of her glory. Now I've kept the ornaments pretty simple on this tree, and I have it scoot back as far as it can go because this is right next to the entry to a bedroom, and I definitely don't want to hit it and break a bulb, which I have done in the past. It makes you want to cry. But you can see in the bottom I just added some old tinsel just around the base, and I just love how simple this is and how beautiful it is as well. The last thing I want to show you is this beautiful little tree. I've just taken some ornaments and glued inside this bottle brush tree. And then I have this Santa container. He is so wonderful. And he is made in Japan. I don't know if you can really see that, but that's what it says, made in Japan. And I'm just going to take this little tree and place inside this little container. And this is one of my favorite items as well. I love this little guy so much. So I have him right here. I might move him because it makes me a little nervous right here on this corner. But for right now, I have him right there, and I just think it's really pretty. Okay, here's one last look, but that is it for today's video. I appreciate you guys watching so very much. And before I go, I want to leave you with this beautiful Bible verse. It says, cast all your anxieties on him because he cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. How encouraging to know that, you know what, we don't have to worry. We don't have to be afraid because God is in control and he loves us so much. He sent his precious son Jesus to be born on Christmas so that we could have eternal life. So if you don't know our precious Lord, I pray you'll come to know him, especially during this holiday season. He loves us so much. And I pray if you have anything going on in your life, any worry, any fear, any doubt, that you'll just cast that up on the Lord. Call on him. He never fails. He hears you and he will answer you. Guys, thank you so much. We just appreciate each and every one of you. You're such a blessing to us. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of you. And I hope that you'll come back and watch on Friday as I show you how I decorate my tree. God bless each and every one of you. Bye, guys.